Okay, so this is about where we left off. The numbers in black are the ones that were given. The values in blue are the angles we found last time. And just a quick reminder of how we found some of them. We used the law of sines to find this angle. And once we had this and this angle, we knew that if we added up these three angles, they must equal 180. So we added 24 and 37, subtracted that from 180, got 119. Then we looked over and said, hey, these two angles form a straight line, therefore they must equal 180. They're supplementary. So you took 180 minus 119 to get 61. You're given 42 and 61. If you know what the three angles of a triangle must equal, then you can do some addition and subtraction to find it. I'm not going to tell you, but hint, we did it over on this triangle. And then once you find this angle, you'll notice again, just like over here, these are supplementary. What does that mean? I'm going to leave it for you because we just did it over here. So hint, we did it right there. And that will help you find this angle. So now what, you say? Well, once you found this x and you know this is 41, you'll be able to find this angle up here. I'm only labeling them all x's just to make a mark, not that they're all x. This would be called HET. This is GHE or EHG, depending on how they wrote it. Now, so how do we find the sides? I'm going to help you with one of the sides. Okay. So, I'm going to work on this triangle and help you complete this triangle, and then the rest is up to you. So, going back to our law of sines, if you're finding a missing angle, you want to set it up with the sine over the corresponding side. If you have some information and you want to find a missing side, you're going to set it up this way. So in this case, I'm looking at this. I'm missing, I'm going to call this, remember we called this A, B, and we called this C. Then our corresponding sides would be, this is little a, this is little b, and this is little c. So it doesn't matter, let's go ahead and use angle A and side A, and then we're gonna, that'll be proportionate to angle B, side B. So I need to find side B over, remember we're using the law of sines, the sine of angle B equals, we're going to do the side A, so little a, over the sine of angle A. Now, let's look at what we know. We know that B is 119, so I'm going to go ahead and put 119 here. And we know that A is 349. So I'm going to go ahead and 349. I know that angle A is equal to 37, so I'm going to put in the value 37. Now I really need to isolate this variable. So right now B is being divided by the sine of 119. Remember, this sine of 119 is one whole big thing. So I'm going to multiply each side by the sine of 119, which will cancel out. I'm not going to rewrite that because I ran out of room. And then I'm going to multiply this side by the sine of 119. And I'm left with B is equal to, that is not, dang it. 349 over the sine of 37 times sine of 119 will give you B. So, where'd my web calculator go? Oh no, I lost my favorite web calculator. Did I bookmark it? Uh-oh, hold on, I'm gonna pause it. Rip. Okay, so here we are. This is the one that, the link on the worksheet. Okay, so we have, and it doesn't matter how you do this, whether you divide 349 by the sine of 37, then multiply by the sine of 113, or you do 349 times the sine of 119 divided by 37. Just so long as we close the parentheses if necessary. So let's see. 349 divided by the sine of 37 equals, and then that is going to be multiplied by the sine, so multiplied by the sine of 119 equals 507.2 blah 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 blah. I would just round it to the nearest whole number, which in this case is 507 because 2 is less than 5, so we're not going to round up. So this now is 5. That is not a 5. Let's try that again. 507. Okay. So now you can use the law of sines to finish up. You have all the angles. I showed you how to find all the angles without giving them to you. And now you've got this angle, or this line segment, this line segment, this line segment to start building your finishing off the values. Sorry, my phone started ringing. Now the next part, once you've completed this whole triangle, it's going to ask you for the area, and you are going to that is terrible. You are going to use the big outer circle or outer triangle to plug in to this formula all the way down to here. You're going to plug it in and use one of these. So 1/2 BC sine of A. So if you, I'll trash this whole thing. If you just look at the big outer circle, right? Or I keep calling it a circle. Triangle. This is the entrance. This is the tiger and the zebra, right? I'm fairly certain. So this is the outer, and whatever values you get, then I would call this A, angle A. So therefore this, whatever value you get here is angle, side A, excuse me. And I would call this B. Therefore the corresponding side would be side B. And this is C. Corresponding side is little c. So once you find all these values for A, B, and C, and angle ABC, you plug it into this formula and just choose one of them. You would just do 1/2 BC sine of A. That would give you the area of the zoo. And then the cost analysis is kind of up to you to do. Let's say you found out it was a 500,000 square feet, and you go, hey, wait, this only shows that a team can cover 13 to 20,000. Well, you would say, okay, how many, if one team of 10 can cover 20,000, 20,000 goes into 500,000, how many times? That will tell you how many teams of 10 you need. I'm not going to go through this because a lot of this is kind of your decision. You'll just have to follow it and figure it out. Okay, so hopefully that helps. and have a good holiday break.